I honestly think you make the rotate and you take Freezer here. You take Freezer. This is a win because there's nowhere for them to sit.
There's the push up from the shotgun though from STOMPN.
In the entry and the AD department and Shopify Rebellion.
Let's see.
Specifically, being the highest rated player at the event currently, there's a lot between these two teams in both history and how well they've been playing in Utah.
Yeah, he and Surf actually both in the top 10. So is STOMPN. I believe Shaiko, Doki, and Ambi though are not far behind, just outside of the top 10. Now I know Ian already grilled the crowd about who they think is going to win, right? G2 or Shopify. There is a secret, mysterious third option though.
Go G2.
Zillion fans we have in the crowd right now. Who thinks? Whoever wins this game, it's not going to really matter because FaZe are going to win this event anyway.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Starting off on the wrong foot with an NA crowd here.
And 100K.
That's true. That's true. These teams having plenty of these teams as well.
I feel like we see border. Definitely see a border here.
Very aggressive towards that initial entry. They love playing the solid snake. They love playing the Deimos. Having Benja and Shaiko.
I feel like maybe a cafe border clubhouse.
Hitting a gap, finding multiple picks to secure a plan for that team, their attacks.
Get the clips working on the other streams.
The same for Shopify Rebellion.
Stompin'.
Start at the entry department. A lot of it works off of Canadian on the shield. His three
Get logged out.
This event has been all three attacking shield, the Blitz, the Blackbeard, the Montaigne, getting that info, getting that map control as physically possible, being that spearhead to let your gunners do the work to establish a late round advantage. That's what they need. Starting on the attacking half of Bank, where a lot of mistakes can happen in that first minute if you don't have the right information, if you don't have the right positions to work off of one another. A lot can fail when you're trying to, do your trail attacks, smoke grenades, Tachanka Shamika launches on a basement attack.
Game everybody's been waiting for.
This is going to be a big kind of ego match for Shopify Rebellion, right? On the side of G2, STOMPN, he's had a lot of success with this roster. The other four have been there, done that. Shaiko has numerous SI and major finals. Of course, Alamo, Benja, and Doki have a 6 invitational win. Shopify Rebellion have never broken into the semifinals.
This could be their best shot at it. They look really consistent, in the Swiss stage. Now moving it into phase 3 with a crowd behind themselves for their own support. I really want to briefly touch up on Lair as well. A very interesting map for both these teams. Laxing mentioned earlier the near flawless record G2 has had on Lair, being 14-2. One of those two teams to ever beat them was Shopify Rebellion in the EWC. You got to cast that game, and I even got to interview Canadian during that match.
Holy.
To have this go to a third map. G2, the social prediction leader of this game. Guys, do we agree with that?
I don't think I did clips on that one. We'll see. That'll be all later. Double audio. Let's mute this.
I think a big reason why they won is that Canadian actually had a really big performance for Shopify Rebellion.
Oh, Cafe. Okay. I figured we'd see Cafe.
Laxing argued, you know what? If everyone else on Shopify Rebellion is fragging out, Canadian can be 0-8 as long as the plans are working. And Foxe kind of argued against that, right? You need your support player to sometimes find those frags because, as a famous man once said, no plan survives contact with the enemy. I think Shopify are going to need Canadian to maybe not go huge, but at least not go 0-for against a team like G2.
We're predicting here.
It'll be open area and stage for G2's defense. Overall, fairly normal bans for each team. You've got Grim, a lot of that mid to late round information, clearing out power spots. Can be a bit more complex.
No shield so far for Canadian. Interesting.
A similar facet to that. A lot of early round information.
Getting rid of that DMR. I guess because of a Deimos? An Oryx.
When getting the main breach opened up on top floor sites like
assuming that's the roam player for them.
Is now a million times
with Doki.
because the lack of a Zoto canister, and again, The K clause we've already
that
discussed. G2
didn't open. I don't know if they reopened that.
Roam. Tons of information with the help of Doki on the Solus, Benja playing Valkyrie with those black eye cameras, and the mobility of Alamau on the Oryx. And
The fact that the solid snake made it through is crazy. Because here's Doki. He's
in the right position.
I think not only a big map like Bank, but also knowing that Shopify Rebellion, specifically Canadian, love those shields. Doki, an inkling that Surf might be approaching his position, just pops the gas canister and backs away to live and fight another day. Like you mentioned,
missed the Valk. Oh, he heard it. He heard the cam. Heard the cam.
The three maps have in common is their size. Cafe maybe not as quite as horizontal as
oh my god. Oh.
Pick on Alamau, Spoit, a very fast follow-up, and we mentioned how quickly both of these teams can be, and we've already got 3 kills. It hasn't even been a minute.
Okay. A gap on that Nook. Huge entry pick. Spoit going 1 for 1.
You know he's blue.
Making space, getting rid of the Oryx again, the most mobile.
1 ATMs, 1 blue.
The game, but G2 are aware of the reposition from basement. Doki opening up this hatch, maybe looking to contest. But will instead go through square. You can maybe use that solo scanner to detect when and where this plant is going down to stop it. Again, Shopify Rebellion, a very plant-focused team. So
bottom spiral, yeah. Going tellers.
Going to be massive.
And Doki retaking that top floor could be huge depending on where Shopify Rebellion start to play. Remember, not all of open area is destructible from...
He repel in or no way he repels in? He is. He is.
And it is an easy pickup for the Solus. Just before that, though, Canadian finds
Come on, Stompin. You can't die here.
Finishing, I believe, the down from Ambi, as now the Nook is on the floor, too.
He's in sight. He's in sight. Oh, get shit on, Surf. Oh my god.
Now a 2 versus 2, as Ambi has been revived by Canadian, but both attackers find themselves outside the bomb site. Doki looking to maybe flank.
Let's hold that, Doki.
Holds on to Beepers. A minute left. Canadian trying to force this issue. Here comes the peak. Stompin just narrowly avoids the DMR.
50 seconds left to go now in a 2 versus 2. Ambi still having those frag grenades to smoke as well for Canadian, clearing off this longer angle that Stompin
going to hatch.
tries to hold. He's expecting someone from that hatch upstairs, and he's got a C4 prep for it perhaps. And that's where Canadian will rotate exactly as well, with still plenty of time to potentially attempt this plant. But again, Stompin's ready. He could maybe land this nitro cell to save the round.
He doesn't have it prepped just yet, but Ambi finds Doki on that teller's flank. 3 for him. The drop comes in. Stompin misses the shots, and now Canadian is in a position to plant with Ambi to cover. Down goes the diffuser.
No, he's on a bomb.
Now Stompin likely does not have an angle to use his C4. He knows this is going to come down to the gunfights. Plant now completed. Ambi and Canadian can start to back off. You see the Nook already retreating, leaving his IGL to try and fend for himself so that the Nook can take the advantage upstairs, and Canadian even gets out. And now this is a difficult proposition for Stompin. He sees the case, but he knows the hatch is open. This should be a losing round. It is an easy cleanup for Ambi.
GG's.
Rebellion star rookie starts the game with 4 kills.
And a fantastic entry for the Nook as well.
Let's see like a 1v1
Vendor presence.
bomb plant against Spoit versus Stompin.
Opening pick, his team following suit shortly after, with Spoit going 1 for 1 on the Deimos. That sets the tempo early for Shopify. They can go for a reset, take their time to gather more info, and figure out where these last defenders are before committing for a plant. That info late round really helped Shopify. It allowed Canadian to walk back upstairs and play the...
Alamau getting caught in the open is wild.
Smoke grenades, and Ambi winning that critical 1-for-1 fight towards the end of the round, putting Stompin in a 1 versus 2. He's 2.
Curious to see how Doki died if he overpush. Yeah.
Challenge Ambi without enough information from his team, solidifying Rebellion start their bank attack on the right foot.
I think he could have waited there, but I don't know.
I believe in the basement for G2's second round with a fairly similar lineup.
No Oryx, okay.
They've got Stompin on the smoke.
Xbox Game Pass.
That potential plant from default by CC.
Yeah, that tends to be what the basement site comes down to. Is just
Should we get an Xbox chat?
How much can the attackers bait out from the defense before they really need to just go for the push with little time remaining? Shopify Rebellion have tons of information, though. Snake, Deimos, Lion. I imagine 1 or 2 players are going to attempt to push in from that garage side. They're likely going to try and clear out this roam that's set up in open area as well.
I do like the adjustment.
Today's like the big day to get drops, guys, if you're not watching.
Bringing extra information ops. You've got Lion maybe denying the potential of a trade from G2 if they're playing close by on the roam. Spoit once again on that Deimos, a great clearing operator with death mark trackers and that 2-shot pistol. And now Ambi on the Snake, you can still play a lot by yourself with your scanner, but just have more information than Nook, for example, like we saw last round. Speaking of that info,
The Nook was actually a very interesting pick, but
Shopify is Rexon's already deep in garage, and Ambi a second.
it's not looking good, chat.
Through this series.
5-0 now.
They're losing the entry battle, and that's not good for them. Oh, he knows he's close.
He's spotted, and Ambi just narrowly misses the rotate. Attempted re-engage from Doki. He attempts to bait out the angle with the impact. Ambi, though, expects it.
Jesus, man.
For the Snake right now, he is
It's not looking good.
And now Rebellion once again, two trades.
Their map choice.
By G2. Have a two-man lead and another lion scan to force back G2.
They gotta get rid of that Snake.
Trying to commit his life here, working for a pick, because at this point, Harrison, G2's
Ambi's fragging. Oh, he did it on the knock. Oh my god.
Remain gun up and now have a three-man lead.
STOMPN trying to work a pick. Marble Stairs will get forced back by the nade. Flashbangs coming out as well.
Dude, they're fucked here.
Almost gets caught by the player there. That Spoit on the shotgun. Rexon cuts two.
Oh my god.
Garage works for two picks. It's flawlessly done by the Rebellion.
It's not looking good. Still early, but it's not looking good.
Waiting for his team to walk down Marble. G2 had no idea.
That's a pretty cool mask. The G2 mask, the ninja mask.
Flawlessly and an early timeout for G2 to close this.
You're just getting shit on. Let's take a minute. Win a fucking fight. What more champions? Oh, they're going back basement. STOMPN's probably going to play the smoke on blue. They're losing the entry battle. It's terrible.
For me to pick up most of that, but I understood. They want them to ban Capitao. Shopify Rebellion tend to use that operator a lot. We usually see someone like Rexon or even Ambi on him. They have someone whose goal is to die on blue stairs once they rotate down to the
It's funny that like Xbox Game Pass is sponsored with Siege, even if they don't do like any Siege tournaments on Roller anymore.
Main sites in the game, just because that window presence can be so oppressive from both the North Rappel and outside lobby. G2 though picking up the clash. STOMPN is going to work likely in that soda hallway, try and force Shopify Rebellion.
Oh, okay, interesting. I thought they were going downstairs. Oh, Blitz. Oh, full swap lineup. Are they gonna rush plant with a sense?
Noticing the Azami and Aruni, so much utility to stop a window repel execute on CEO. So what they're going for instead, they still have the range.
Assuming Doki's gonna be playing down below and Tellers.
Breathing room for Canadian to walk up Marble. A majority of these players starting on the ATM side of the map. This could be just another lobby focus clear for Rebellion, and using the Dokkaebi Logi Bomb calls, maybe Ren's on the Rexon on the Sens as well to create space with those ROUs. It could be a direct push.
He's just in already.
Rather than a top square and repel execute that you tend to see for CEO.
They gotta find Doki.
Well, already getting garage control, lurking his way up Marble. A good cutoff position to have, but there is barbed wire on that staircase, I believe, to make sure that if he tries to get space, G2 will be aware of it.
Someone droning Ambi's way in. Again, seeing the barbed wire, seeing that there is a player at the
couldn't
top
be
of the
able to
stairs.
get away with this.
Azami
Just
of
two people
Shaiko,
watching
STOMPN
this.
Also playing an E3 for a potential crossfires.
Zoki, he's on your window. Oh no, he's not. Oh, he's waiting for this. What's Spoit playing? Oh, okay.
Have all of first floor cleared out. They know that Doki is
Oh.
playing on site. Currently not for the plant, though. He could very easily rotate downstairs later on. All of Shopify Rebellion, with the exception of Ambi, currently just outside on the repels. Surf again, hunting down below too. We're halfway through the round. This is the longest we've gotten so far the first couple rounds without a kill.
It's that slow, methodical approach from Shopify Rebellion.
You gotta kill Ambi here, man. He's been literally carrying this team the first 2 rounds.
those RUs again cutting off massive sight lines for G2 when we see this marble take, a nade tossed out from Surf as well. Clearing a corner.
Window control.
In the map. You can't get vertical from downstairs in the entry.
Oh my god, dude.
That vert downstairs in the map control, it pays dividends as the Solus is the first to be gone.
Surf taking out the Solus is huge. Doki no longer with the Solus. They can no longer rotate down below to have.
Okay, Surf. He's still somebody marble. He's coming up. Oh my god, Shaiko.
Here's the blitz close on the smoke. Alamau can do nothing. And it's all up to STOMPN on the clash. He takes down Ambi, but Spoit still outside, cuts him down. It's 3 in a row for the Rebellion.
And despite the timeout,
wow.
Shopify still
That's surprising because G2 throughout the regionals and the Swiss phase, every tag timeout, I believe they have won. I don't know what the actual statistic is, but every timeout they've taken, they've won the round after. Best you could do here is a 3-3 split, which on your map pick, I don't really think you really want. Wow, that player card background's fire.
G2 still no response yet in this first half as they now go back down to the basement of lockers and
Yo, G2 Owl for Iceman release?
Emphasis on the plant now, at least with Alamau, now on Echo and the Warden.
Spider-Man?
Yo, this man fucking Spider-Man main lobby.
I thought it was like full outside.
That is ridiculous, but one
You lagging here, chat. What's going on?
to add as well, STOMPN now on the Warden. Maybe they're expecting Shopify to focus more towards a CCTV execute, which we haven't seen from them.
A couple seconds behind.
To work for kills. They just want to burn a couple of seconds, maybe get rid of a few drones for that late round, and play off their resources bundled up in sight. The only one that continues to linger up.
STOMPN playing blue, yeah. Doki playing server.
Right beside him. He can fall off at any given moment if he feels too much pressure is applied to him. And here comes Canadian trying to run through Marble, but instead it's a hunt down the Fenrir, but still blinded, cannot catch Shaiko in time. He'll give up his position upstairs, but again,
Shaiko Alamo Owen, dude.
The first time the roam from G2 does not lose a body. Now here's the blue position we also heard talked about during that timeout. STOMPN going to be playing his life, playing to die here. Just seeing how much time.
Don't swing here, man.
How many bodies he can
You
take
can't die here. He's speaking. Oh man, there's 3 people on him.
Will have no effect. STOMPN trying to play this aggressively again to keep them at bay. Here comes the blitz.
Oh, Alamo too late.
And getting rid of the Warden, someone who is so
They're falling apart here.
time on this staircase, with still a minute 30 to work with, is
They swung that perfectly.
multiple frag grenades, multiple picks once again.
Jesus Christ.
He wasn't expecting this, Harrison. Once again, Rebellion take them.
They're falling apart here.
Still have time to
They're about to go up 0-4.
Marble. They could lurk down Garage, which was so effective for them last time they attacked this bomb site. That's exactly what they're doing. They're giving up on CCTV and just looking for a different execute.
Saying, you know what, Doki behind server stack. We don't want to risk losing any bodies, clearing him out. Instead, we'll go back locker side. Shaiko currently tracked by the Deimos. In comes Canadian, blinded by the Dread Mine, at least for now. He's worried about a potential crossfire. Doki does go down to serve.
Man.
5 versus 2. It's a 5 versus 1. Alamau with 1 kill, but he can do no more.
Wow, they are getting absolutely stomped. This is crazy.
They will take a mile with these attacks. 4-0 for Shopify Rebellion. Again, clinical clear on those extensions. They burn the open area.
I don't know anybody that had Shopify winning this in any predictions I've seen.
What's left for them? Who's still off the objective? It's STOMPN. They send 3 people to hunt him down, opening the hatch to cut him off, so he has to play for his life. He either lives here and finds success or dies and gives the man advantage.
I think with Doki down below playing servers, I feel like STOMPN has to play bottom blue stairs if they have the Echo. He's in a big disadvantage there.
G2 can realize what's going on, and they go through elevator, and yet again, G2 no response after their timeout.
Vibes look down.
See the frustration starting to settle in.
Vibes look
Of some of
super
the G2
low.
members as Shopify Rebellion are running away with this. Again, we mentioned, can Canadian afford to go 0 for here? He's got no kills, but he also has not died yet, and that's another big difference between Shopify Rebellion losing and Shopify Rebellion living. How much value does Canadian get out of these shield operators? So far, he has been an
I don't like this Oryx pick. I feel like they could bring somebody so much more impactful.
Last round, he was that distraction onto STOMPN, being able to force him back through blue. Given
Best you could do now is a 2-4 half. It's your map. I hope you could attack this very well, but
for Shopify, we'll now see them try to clear on this upstairs roam with. That was some interesting operators. First time we've seen Aurora in play. Maybe hoping to cut off some of these again longer angles for G2. Where they
and they're in. They lose stock control off rip.
He's in the site, Harrison.
He sees how much there is on the roam and just tries to drop in.
Stompin kills Spoit. That's huge. I don't know how he survived enough to get that off.
Canadian is just looking for an angle to plant as his players upstairs start to fall. Rexon though with two underneath the open hatch goes big.
Okay, okay.
Benja. Surf now finds himself alone, but we know how clutch he can be, especially on this operator. But Benja.
Wow, they needed that. That looked so bad. Canadian was in sight, and I feel like 30 seconds.
And collected. Despite the round deficit, they're finally on the board.
Yeah, these guys gotta be drinking fucking
to stop
quadruple espressos.
It was basically a sandwich that Shopify Rebellion were trying to go for there, getting stock control early so they can.
Yeah, was he mogging? Is he mogging, chat?
Already been opened by the defense, playing up above the objective. They send the blitz in. Canadian does a lot of damage on site, but after STOMPN gets that entry, the rest of G2 can now refocus on what's happening throughout the rest of the map. They put all their attention onto shutting down that execute, and the element of surprise is now gone. They officially get on the board, and as their last site pick for the first half, will be going back down into the basement. Again, tripling down this time on the emphasis towards utility for stopping and execute. They've now got the Tachanka. They've now got the smoke in play. They even have a Thorn too. It seems someone is having, unfortunately, some technical issues, though, so hopefully we'll get that resolved, because this has been an incredible...
Yeah, are those metal chairs, chat? Are those all metal chairs? That's probably immensely uncomfortable to sit in for the entire day. That's crazy.
Kills STOMPN there when he drops the hatch. He missed maybe one or two key shots. If he kills STOMPN there, Spoit is probably still alive, and I think Shopify Rebellion have a better constriction on the site with that hit from, I believe it was the kitchen double door, but I'm sure Shopify Rebellion are not too pressed about winning that round. They are still 4-1 up, poised and ready to take a 5-1 half should this go their way. It's back down to the basement. We have a different lineup though for G2. They've dropped the Echo, they've dropped the Wamai, they're bringing the smoke and the Tachanka, allowing Shopify Rebellion a lot of space to move and relying on that plant denial.
This time, Canadian opting to get some pressure early from Dirt.
Still on the shield. Canadian's gonna play this every time.
Doesn't want to give away that entry early, so we'll just back off and wait for his teammates to start clearing the top floor. Spoit, seeing nobody playing up above, will just start opening up the main hatch from Janitor, looking for some angles. Yeah, took him a little longer than expected, but either way, again, Shopify, they've got some early map control given the
Ambi's carrying.
They want to play off this utility.
They have good support with Rexon and Spoit.
Because they have the Tachanka alive on Alamau, STOMPN can once again play blue.
I got Spider Charm.
Having the Warden against the blitz,
or Spider Chibi.
to force everyone trying to challenge him from blue to take damage and then face off against.
Nobody can openers, only Habana. Could open up all the hatches though.
Shaiko on his position in elevator once again. He's getting Deimos tracked. He's getting Dokubi called, and instantly he decides.
Shaiko going 0-5 is
again with how good
immensely
Shopify
hurting this
Rebellion
team.
on their roam clears. Is a wise decision not to give up.
Is he washed, chat? Is he washed?
0 for 5. G2 are going to need him to wake up.
And now we see Rebellion off of clearing the Fenrir, start working their way down through Marble. That's the barbed wire gone. Maybe a nade as well to get rid of one of those dread mines. Canadians' main.
Whenever Spoit uses that AK, it just sounds like the sound just seems so off.
Rebellion have to focus with dealing against those
Minute left. Not a single person dead. Canadians just in the sight. Almau cannot die here.
You can see all the utility from G2 starting to come out. Alamau continuously trying to.
Come on, Shaiko, can't peek this.
STOMPN also with one gas canister remaining as Alamau continues to force his utility into the bomb site. Last smoke goes out to prevent the hatch drop in.
Hunt's he's gonna drop here. He's dropping. Canadian's going in. Oh, STOMPN got him. That was their play there. Ambi's in. Oh, that's it. 2-4 half. Yo, Shaiko getting shit on. He knows where they both are. Wow. Wow, he actually almost won that.
Not the half they wanted, but 2 and 4, better than what could have been a near flawless half for Shopify Rebellion. I love the discipline in that last round by G2. We're going to hear from both the coaches now as the 6th round has ended to see what they have to say.
Map, right? Like they're playing so fast, like they're playing confidence against us, like they always did. Remember, Carl? So like I think like if you want like if you go for overtime, for example, like we can like even like run again like the turtles.
We're gonna attack pause time or halftime out.
Pretty sure, bro. Like they just like they just like solid snake all the map, you know. Like remember, like if you go again, like let's use the ward in the solids, okay? So like next round we have everything to cover. Okay. And for that attack, remember, like with the Bonacade, the Clash, so like expect like they can like fight server, like with the Azami.
Yeah, I think the attack is fine, bro. I think we can come back to like for defense. We're gonna need somebody to play Garage. I think it's Benji, right? If Doku plays Solid Gold.
Doku plays Solid Gold, Benji play like DMR Garage, like Aruni or Goya. Okay.
Yeah, and then we have like Zach playing the Warden, gun up, yeah.
Okay. And like bro, for open area, like they probably gonna like either like explore the gap spiral again, and then like if you Benji Trump, like Benji can be more aware of this like in like elevator
with the shield like, and like a lurk garage. Those are the only two. The other guys were like potentially taking map. For the server, they can also just do a 3-man server take with a Thatcher. Remember, for basement, Benja always likes to drop E1, so we need to make sure we constantly have eyes on that, okay? Yeah, I'll be for open, the big thing I want to remind us about is that knock. They love to walk the knock lobby, especially up red, so make sure we're looking for that. They also have to play with the double shield, where Blackbeard and Shaiko will be stock. They'll run in top square with the blitz. Doki will be with him with Lion, and they'll have one on the repels. They also have that. That's open. Okay. They also have to like go up blue, ace open triple wall, look to walk there.
No more ads.
Harrison, where both, I believe it was both Shaiko
Get that U block.
loving these two operators to play for themselves, get that early tempo, and finding the entry kills off that information. It's been very effective for them for the late round execute. So having those two operators gone now, it'll be interesting to see what G2 opt for on their attack. Currently, it's a Grim and Dokui, but that could obviously change.
I like Shopify Rebellion here, leaning a lot into the information. Valkyrie and Mozzie, the traps from Fenrir and Ella. There should be no location that G2 go to that the Rebellion do not instantly know about. Now, there is an IQ being brought by G2, so hopefully these Valkyrie cameras from Ambi are not long-lived.
No shield.
To help shut down
Demo Snake. See, I think that's a ban G2 should have done. Because those two operators were played, I think, every round for them on attack.
The anchor game, then for the roam, typically the roams aren't too hard upstairs. You just look for that hatch fallback. So if G2 are attacking with only 45, 35 seconds left, the Fenrir and Ella could very well punish them.
G2 officially entering into the building now as Benja leading the way, getting some vert as well with the DMR, cutting off that rotate you tend to see from the middle of Marble Stairs, leading into Teller's office. That is where Canadian currently resides. He sees that vert established above him and might try to go for a nitro cell. He'll land it, and it goes off, but of course no one's playing.
Terrible. Oh, Benja. There's a foul. No trade. Okay, they're getting their entries, which is very important. Spoit's still alive.
A little bit of that horizontal assistance is gone, is going to play more passive in open area and play for that fallback.
I like these stat lines from...
Also upstairs with him. Currently the only player on site.
Why is nobody pushing elevators over here?
On the main stairs, there's really no one directly
Blue, he just came out of blue beepers. Oh, he got to, okay. Got to trade. Thought he was being able to get out of that for free. Oh, there's two in open?
just to keep his life alive in blue to use those toxic waves, but now that he's gone, you can put much more emphasis on going in.
Anyone's? I don't think anybody's server. I don't know, one is servers?
With the pocket charges, the Havana as well in play.
Nah, no server, no server.
For a lurk perhaps towards lobby. We'll have to wait and see in these next 50 seconds as G2 just hitting the pause button to gather more.
1C4.
STOMPN likely going to head down blue and open that default wall with the rest of his ex-Kairos. As we heard,
How many Kairos do we have? 10? That's a lot.
Warned his players that
4-4-2, you could do a walking one.
E1 when the execute comes through by A.
Oh, they're flanking back up.
Take here up marble stairs very quickly, assuaded by Benjamaster, forcing the defenders back downstairs.
Who did you give the bump to? Oh, STOMPN.
Soft wall is going to give Alamau the long angle to help protect his planter and even maybe shoot the C4 from Ambi, but Ambi just goes big with the
Ambi's going nuclear, dude. 13-1. He is carrying this fucking team. No C4. Oh my. Dude, this guy's going nuclear. Holy.
Is that an IQ simply too high for us, Harrison?
It might be.
Was that the biggest bait of all time? Missing the C4.
This guy is the entire team right now. This is crazy.
For Ambi to swing. I don't know if that was the actual play, but it certainly worked out for Shopify as Ambi is now good for 3 with a great start to their second half. It looked rough at the beginning, don't get me wrong. Benja had a great clear, dealing with Canadian, cutting him off from marble stairs.
He's what,
The
16-1?
Jones being a major distraction for that Mozzie, and then going 1-for-1. The IQ versus the smoke. You now have blue.
Yeah, this man's in his screen.
Everything is going.
This
your
man's
way at
in
this
his
point,
screen,
Harrison, but again, they still cannot clear out those power spots downstairs. Ambi goes in for a big swing and completely disables that execute. Now 15 kills in this map alone.
15?
This has been such an impressive performance for Ambi. He has really come here today to win.
It is just simply absurd. A man named Bob Ross used to call those happy accidents.
Great line.
Alamau,
oh my gosh.
very distracted by that C4. Shopify Rebellion, I'm sure, very happy with the lead now, up 5-2, going to open area as their next bomb site. A little bit focused still on the traps with the Ella and the Malusi. Ambi, his reward for being 15-1 is Canadian saying, get on the ump, bro.
I mean, hey, no recoil. It's a literal laser beam. So,
yeah, sure,
to look at it, I'll try to cope for Ambi, don't worry. You do have a lot to do as the castle, of course, cutting off a lot of those rappel angles from both the garage side of the wall and also from CEO. You've got Vert to make with that secondary shotgun, assisting your teammates who like to extend over by tellers and archives. That'll be Canadian once again, rocking Malusi. And Benja now playing the Ram, trying to get this vertical down as quickly and as safely as possible, still playing outside the map, holding for Janitor, as he knows Shopify are playing this position upstairs. 2 people dedicated for the meantime, and now Alamau has walked up lobby.
Finally see the Montaigne.
Oh, another stuck piece of utility. Rexon's able to recover it and start to gas out spiral stairs.
I like they're making such simple errors and they're getting away with it.
More damage from the gas canister. Speaking of damage, Ambi's already been let up, but he
Oh
gets
my
the
god, Ambi's killing, man. 16-1.
He is feeling it. Rexon catches Doki trying to jump into banana.
This is match point. This is match point coming up.
This guy and he loses the fight.
This is GG's.
Wow. Are you kidding me? He's even confused
Dude.
about how he just hit that shot. And now STOMPN stuck in a 1 versus 5, wondering what the hell just happened to his team in less than half the round. Oh.
Dude, this guy is feeling it, dude. PC check this guy. Like, PC check this guy.
Injury closed the round flawlessly. No response from G2 still. And no tack timeout to think things through in the second half of Bank. They need 1 more round and we will already be done with Bank, Harrison. That is just absurd. G2 and Rebellion having a long history fighting against each other internationally. So far, at least, it's looked phenomenal for Rebellion. But again, Cafe, a very similar map, maybe giving G2 some extra hope when we get there. The first map obviously not over yet, but Rebellion now choosing to go upstairs into CEO with another emphasis probably on the roam. I would imagine Surf now playing the Solus. I imagine G2 will have a lot of mini games to deal with when clearing out this map.
Oh, we gotta see the wall bang again. Where is it? Here it is. Oh my, last bullet. He gave up on that. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness!
This is disgusting.
I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason. If you're a newer fan, I don't know if you know this, before STOMPN was the star rookie, Ambi was the talk of the town. Touted as one of the best players in the world since he entered the pro league scene, and he is showing why. 1 death, 17 kills in 8 rounds. He has over a 2 KPR and a chance to hit 20 before we even hit round 10.
He's not got the 2-brow DMR. 2 bullets. That's all you need to confirm a kill in most scenarios with this weapon. Could maybe just see that 20 bomb, Harrison, but in the meantime, G2 gathering some early information on the bomb site. 3 attackers set up, looking to deal with this.
He's just going into the window?
Goes for a Hail Mary, or
GG's. Map 1's over. Map 1 is over. Ambi literally cannot be killed. This is actually insane.
The story of this map might not be if G2 can come back at this point. It might be, can Ambi get 2 more kills this round? As he's already found Doki, he shuts down the very rarely played Iana, so I guess we won't really get to see what the plan was with that other than just
he's repelling into sight now too. And he's getting swung. He's in stock.
Janitor, Bailiff comes out. Rexon doesn't expect it, but Ambi got his teammates back.
He's gonna drop a 20 bomb. He's gonna drop a 20 bomb.
One more for the 20 bomb. I can't believe this, and he's trying.
Let's get aggro. Peek it. Peek it. Peek it. Get it. You got this.
On the rappel, watching his angle in front desk. Benjamaster looking to come up by Spiral. Actually, he's outside the rappel. I thought he was inside lobby, but Benja is
this is insane.
Outside.
They can't even get into the building without dying.
I mean, he can't feel any pressure at all.
On a map like Cafe, on rappels, this is not looking good for them. If this is how the first game's going. Oh my god! A 21 bomb. He... Dude.
Thank you so much, Ian. I mean, what more can we say about Ambi that
person at your front door
already hasn't?
Who dat? Who dat?
I guess I can say Ambi got almost
you get an Amazon delivery
of the total possible kills that Shopify could have gotten that whole match. That's ridiculous. Like, what do you do? I mean, same thing, right? Doki said, you just gotta wipe it from your mind. You gotta pretend it never happened and just move on because.
Now it gets updated once I close it.
How easy is that though, right? Because you're going into this map now knowing that Ambi just had one of the greatest performances single map performances Siege has ever seen. It can't be that easy to just ignore it. Every time you swing someone you know Ambi plays, you got to be thinking in the back of your mind, okay, this might be Ambi. I might get slammed.
See, they keep doing the same bands.
Well, at least they've
which you have to get rid of. You have to get rid of Snake, you have to get rid of Deimos.
For their defense. I mean, it's so
the fact that they're giving them the shield is insane.
Back to see lightning strike twice, but for Ambi, I feel like it could
Solace
happen.
And Pulse.
Going into Fireplace.
That's like pretty good bands.
For Rebellion's first defense, not starting on the attack this time.
STOMPN is literally the monitor. He is the monitor at this point. How close he is.
I would say, obviously when you pick these middle 4 bomb sites for Cafe, there's a lot of vert you can get onto the site as an attacker. So how do you counter that? You go upstairs. You make the attack waste their time. Don't give them the opportunities to get map control for free. That's clearly what Rebellion are opting to go for with the Malusi, with the Thorn, a lot of stall and intel ops, the Mira as well. Now you're required to bring some sort of ranged hard breach, maybe bring a Twitch, which Ben is still highlighting over currently. That could obviously change, but they still have at least some tools to potentially deal with that. And with there being an emphasis on the flank watch as well in the round for G2, we are probably bound to see them use those air jabs again just to stop anyone from walking up red. Like I believe the Death highlighted.
Yeah, I feel like Ambi should be on Tubarão right now.
That way, once G2 get map control, they don't have to worry about Rebellion trying to fight back for it as easily.
Yeah, I like the Brava pick here that Doki swapped off of
he
Lion
went nuclear.
onto. She can counter the Thorn, but mostly you're probably going to see her hack default cams, as well as the Banshees from Malusi and those Aruni gates. So all that static utility is right for the
interesting to break that.
Already see him pilot his Brava in. There's the Snow Banshee, and that's a crucial one because if this roam clear ends up being fast into reading, Shopify Rebellion might miss out on those Banshees.
Could have got a cam, dude.
Have the heads up of that. I guess the what was what you would call it, just that really loud sound effect giving away.
Somebody's about to get run out on.
From sight. Again, before you can make that commitment toward
Huge stomping, huge.
This
This is what they didn't do in the first map. They did not get the entries. Entries went all the way towards Shopify every round. There's only one more Banshee. He's getting killed here. Come on, Alamo, dude. You can't let Canadian kill you here. Like, what is going on? Okay, okay.
And G2 are able to even up the man count, but Canadian
This
going
is
huge in reading.
This is insane.
On this G2 execute.
Spoit and Ambi are still alive.
Keeping us tied 3 versus 3 as Spoit will still hold upstairs.
He's getting swung. Oh.
This roam clear. Ambi goes for an aggressive play, but Doki's there to punish. Great
Way to go, Doke.
for the Brava. Trying to help STOMPN upstairs deal with Spoit, but instead he's prepared.
Canadian's low. Doki, get ready. He's ready for you. He's peeking you. Oh, he got away with it.
Just like his teammate did, but doesn't want to meet the exact same death. So instead, back away and let G2 keep this man advantage. But more importantly, Harrison, with Canadian winning those 2 fights earlier in this round, they've got case control, but he's
okay, okay. STOMPN could not have lost that. He lost that to Canadian, man. It's GG's.
Down through the wall by Spoit, though. Can he go the hero play to Shopify Rebellion? All he's got to do is find Doki in this hallway. But the plant goes down in the meantime. Pistol out, Spoit can't land the shot.
Oh my god, Doki.
Goes huge to put G2 on the board first.
Doki gets very aggro, and I feel like that costs them a lot of rounds.
With that adjustment as well, realizing that, you know, it doesn't matter how much
Don't need to swing there, and it was almost bad. With STOMPN down, you put Shaiko in a one-on-one, and he played terrible last map.
You've got to take control by Pillar. Now you've re-secured this man advantage, allowing yourself to get back into sight. And with their amount of info they had, that knowing Canadian was the only person by train room to defend the A bomb, they can just try to dogpile him being low on HP, recover that diffuser with a 2, if not 3.
These Instagram instants are so stupid.
From reading room and start Cafe off with an attacking round win. This
Hate
map is
it.
obviously a little more attacker-sided than Bank, the map.
Get me
we've
off
just
this
gone
shit.
to, but it is still a multi-layered map similar to Bank that can give a lot of attacking teams struggle in the early to mid-round.
Yeah, so far this event, Cafe has been one of the most defender-sided maps in the pool. It's 3rd after Consulate and Labs. It is a 60%
Starting off strong. Let's see how they continuous momentum.
Is pretty much what we're going to expect here. So G2 getting that first attacking round really opened things up here for them to get perhaps a 3-3 split, which would be a huge.
Still bringing the mirror Canadian on the Mozzie.
Map,
interesting.
Because Shopify Rebellion hover
For one of the people have the worst aims,
We've now got the other middle floor bomb site in play for Shopify. It'll be reading room. Again, similar story to mining, just less likely for a rush from the mining window, of course, this time. You want to go for a top to bottom clear, get that.
IGL versus IGL, Canadian is outperformed Alamo so far throughout the first map and what we're currently seeing.
For G2, except the lack of a sledge in this round, whereas Rebellion, they also are.
Oh, GG's. Oh my god, STOMPN, you got blessed. Doki. Okay, okay. Rexon. Nice 3v3.
The desk said before we started this match,
I thought he was about to annihilate his teammate.
Rebellion and G2 are proving that to be a fact. 2 trades for each team on that top floor. G2 started the killing off onto Spoit.
Gotta watch
Thanks
reading.
to Surf and Rexon, they do not lose the man advantage. They do, however, lose the top floor.
Got a flank watch here.
G2 are not really bringing any dedicated soft breach. There's no ram, no sledge, no buck. They don't even have breach.
Yeah, we gotta push doorways here.
All they'll really be working with here are the pre-made holes from the defense and some of those explosions made by the nades.
Speaking of explosions, still one more nitro cell here for Canadian. They could have info off a Mozzie pest to potentially set that off in the right direction.
Don't think they have any more Mozzies right now.
Air jab coming off, denying that rotate from Brown, I believe. And giving G2 a moment
don't
to catch
drop
their breath, gather
here.
more information
Please don't
before
drop
committing
here.
Into reading room, they've got the vert control upstairs. Benja even dropping the diffuser off the dip of that fall off by New, being able to allow his teammate to pick that up so he can try to pressure this post plant. But again, you've got to worry about Canadian. And if he's
Got a
in the
minute
right
left,
place,
a lot
use
of
the
time.
C4 while dodging that verticality.
He's just looking at hatch.
Rexon also worried about this hatch that Benja Master looks like he really wants to drop. We know how much he likes to lurk. I believe he heard Rexen on his runaway, but Rexen instead, I think, just one-taps the hell out of Alamau. C4 up from Canadian does not land, but now trapped in the Banshee is Benja. He's got Case planting in default. The coverage from up.
Psycho, you are garbage.
Quite good enough. Rexen steps up for Shopify Rebellion and puts Shaiko, the lone Frenchman, on G2 in a 1 versus 3. 24
This man in 2 matches so far has 1 kill.
That's Canadian, who's got the shotgun out. Up he goes.
Okay, he has 2 kills. He's the same amount as Canadian. Canadian had no kills last game.
Shaiko getting a little bit slowed down. Almost catches Ambi completely unaware. And now Rexen's the last man standing. More information is available for Shaiko, but Rexen is just quite not close enough.
You got the ping on him. You know where he is, dude.
A little too close for comfort there.
Guy's saving KD.
About
to get eliminated off main stage.
1-1 off the back of Rexen's 3K in that round. The trades upstairs, denying G2 that early man advantage to snowball against Shopify. They had a lot of vert to utilize in the site, but instead Rebellion to counteract that just simply
This is
played
looking
in further back regions.
bad.
Over by Fireplace.
So
played
early.
over by reading hallway, waiting for that laundry hatch drop. Those longer angles really being a benefit to Rexen's 2-shot DMR on the Tubarao. And again, giving G2 no options to plant.
It's still early in the year, and obviously Shaiko is still getting used to this G2 roster, and it's only the first major of the year. But
double kitchen in play for Shopify with again emphasis on
it's not
the
looking
stall.
good for
G2
them.
have been having a slower approach overall when it comes into these attacks for Cafe. So I think the Clash of Smoke is a great adjustment here to add into that.
Yeah, big trades again from Shopify Rebellion.
The other thing going against Shaiko, the longer he plays in a series, the worse he does. This goes to match 3. This would have to be a 7-2, similar to what it was last game for him to not lose it.
Of course, a roam upstairs.
And he doubled his deaths in the second game compared to last game. No kills. Very interesting. I wonder if they're trying to target him.
From STOMPN, Ambi taking a lot
He's almost
of
killed.
Damage here from G2. He's down to
Is he
about
spawn
half HP.
peeking?
Luckily, he can still play for that C4. He's actually playing in VIP. Could get support
Canadian
from
on
Canadians here the
okay.
first time
Canadian
we've seen
on
the
the Clash.
on our Cafe defense here.
Still no shields from G2 on Alamau.
Kind of by Whiskey Double, or you have him play in VIP to help protect. Well, in this round, it would be Ambi.
Canadian maybe looking to make some distance here, allowing Rexen for this 1-for-1. He spots the feet of Benja. Almost an opening duel, but Benja backs off immediately.
My
doesn't
God.
want to fate there. So the Brava can still remain alive just for an
He
extra
looks
gun.
depressed, guys. He is playing terrible.
That barbed wire that both
2 new
Canadian
teammates,
Surf
so
and Bronze, that might just be what downs him in this matchup.
That'd be really funny, actually.
We've seen it before.
Speaking of barbed wire, Doki punches it once. And
That's
leaves
wild,
the
but he
shot
just...
from Ambi again. This clash is going to be such a focal point.
It's on Brown.
Rebellion's defense here. Canadian tempting fate. Benja keeping him at bay. Canadian then just picks up the shield, confirms the position.
The one thing Benja is lucky is the Clash does
STOMPN
not
has
do any
been
more damage with the electrocution.
Electricity?
English? Not my first language. Benja?
Rexen trying to do his best Ambi impression here, taking off what little was remaining from Benja's health.
And there's still plenty of info for the Rebellion as well. Shaiko detected from red. The air jab to try to assist him. Rexen now good for another as G2 try to barrel their
Falling
way
apart.
downstairs, but there's so many angles to contest them.
I don't think they win this series. I think Shopify wins, and I am shocked.
Alamau stuck outside reception. Shaiko on the other side of the map now coming down red. Canadian behind the shield cuts down the IG.
Alamau is
G2 and Shaiko
terrible.
finds himself alone. Down goes Spoit.
1v5.
Still 4 more for him to find, and look at this.
This guy's
There's
prone.
a long-range totem pole from Shopify Rebellion as they hold on the carpet with all 4 bodies. Shaiko, I don't know how the hell you're gonna win this, man. You might be one of the best players ever, but Shopify
He's not winning it.
Rebellion are trying to make damn sure you can't get down these stairs.
This is looking like a 2-0.
The Rebellion once
Shopify
again
might do the
collapsing
unthinkable.
in on G2's attack.
This
The
is
early
actually
information
insane.
Off of Canadian's Clash to deal with that initial cut angle from reception lobby as well. Benja having no real chance of contesting another gunfight later on as he's so low on HP from Rexin tagging his feet, I believe, from underneath the van. If not, it was Spoit maybe on the other DMR, the Aruni. Regardless, Rexin the one to finish off Benja. That's now the man advantage. The rest of the Rebellion having tons of information on G2's attack, primarily focusing on VIP, so they readjust their positions to hold crossfires, work off of that clash shield, and another timeout is called early for G2.
Like, look, let's fucking wake up, bro. Like, again, like, we have 3v3, like, we are not talking like what we need, like, respect.
They're falling apart. They are falling apart.
Like, if you don't have no works, like, let's try to
They
together, like,
never take these tag timeouts this early in back-to-back matches. They are falling apart.
Like think probably like the way it sounds like, and also like they begin of their own problems. Like they had Valk, okay, but like doesn't matter. Like let's do the burst there. Like let's put the drone, see if they have C4 below. Yeah, but open the hedges. Like
even the coach is stuttering, man. He's in awe of what's going on.
Like, we are better than that, guys. And you guys know that. Like we are not playing our game. Let's fucking go, guys. Wake up, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Bum.
Dude, he sounds stressed.
He does. He does sound stressed. He's panicking. He's panicking. They're gonna get eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. People are just running in. No, like someone's in coach check. Like there's no trades going on. Everyone's taking solo fights. They're losing every solo fight.
Though we have mentioned that benefit of winning round number 1 on the attack, the standard split here for Cafe, it's 4-2 for the defense. G2 only have to win one more. Obviously, they want more than that, but they only need one more.
You need a split. You need to go 3-3. You can't go 2-4. Because if there's any indication, it's not good. It's not positive. Bring out a Cali. Fuck it. Doki is switching back to the Lion. Okay, they're all switching. Finally, they bring the Montaigne. Finally. It's been available pretty much all series, and Almo's played it, I think this is his second time out of all the rounds.
I imagine now at Alamo on this Montaigne, they want to prioritize again, clearing the rope early for map control, but also having a safety net when going in for a plant. But there's a lot to counter him here. Again, the Banshees to slow down this shield and the overall roam clear, gathering more info. 3 nitro cells in the pocket of the Rebellion as well. With there being so much soft flooring upstairs, if Alamo
interesting to see Stomping on the Ash. Are they going to be pushing a little fast here? They might. Utility gone already.
Opening up the walls of B, back on the Ash, the operator that he first became known for in all those console montages, and Doki with the opening pick.
Oh, they're rush playing here. Minute.
Alamo already going for the plant, and there is nothing that the Rebellion can do to stop it. I say that, but then Rexin comes in from the hallway, shuts down both Doki and Alamo, drops the case just as it was about to go down.
Okay. Rexin's one shot. Okay, they have this. It's a 3-1. You can't lose this.
Beautiful work. Lurk as well.
Drone him out. A minute 45. He's about to. Oh my God, Benchamaster.
I can't believe this, Harrison. It's now a 1v2. And STOMPN has case
Why?
control.
Why are you peeking that? Thank God, Shaiko. Thank God. Benchamaster is non-existent. Call this boy Canadian at this point. Canadians doing better.
On the first round of the new rotation, so there is more than just a small opportunity for more. G2 would love to get this 3-3 half here against Shopify Rebellion. As we talked about when this game first started, Shopify Rebellion, despite Cafe in the tournament as a whole,
Guys, just a heads up on the grand final. They're doing new Twitch drops. You will get the Covenant skin on the L8 for Thatcher and Sledge, and 4 additional Esports packs.
Only time will tell, but a well-needed
with a weapon charm.
I loved how well they were able to play off of each other, getting that early pressure into the bomb site.
Looks like the new gun
from Alamo on Montaigne as well, but still having their insurance policy, still having the lurk that also caught rotates off guard from the Rebellion. making sure they had a much bigger issue when it came to looking for those trades. They were initially successful off Rexon's 2 kills, but still having Benja and Shaiko playing towards the chandelier side of the map made it
I
very tricky for
finally
them to
wanted them
get
to run the
around
Montaigne,
rotations.
and it didn't even work.
Down to reading room where again it was the Rexon show getting that 3K
Someone's playing there.
to
You know
keep
somebody's playing there.
Rebellion in the lead. And he's still having a good game overall. Ambi, not
Ow,
as much,
Mal.
a lot more quiet.
I know, it's
compared to
putting
Fake,
up-
obviously.
I think what G2 have been doing
Putting up
well
Canadian
in the couple
numbers.
rounds
Spoit
they've won,
not existent in this
even the
matchup
early rounds
in
of
any of the
round
maps.
2 is sitting back and waiting for Shopify Rebellion to do something.
He's had an
G2 are
impact,
playing these attacks a lot
but-
more passive. Well, rounds as a whole, a lot more passive than they were on the last map, just waiting for someone on the Rebellion to get aggressive and overexpose themselves.
Boys
So the
playing like me
G2
out there.
Are already holding. About 30 seconds in now as G2 start to mount this clear. The reading room fireplace is the site. So they'll have to try and take away this top floor presence from Shopify Rebellion. Spoit already taking a little bit of damage thanks to the repel by STOMPN. Lion Scan goes out, spotting 2 members of Shopify Rebellion. Still these defenders upstairs hold firm. Spoit trapped in the corner, gets out, but
Okay, that's one down.
Drone giving away that he's downed as well. Only a matter of time before G2 go hunting. The Twitch drone.
They got him with the
finish off
Twitch
Spoit.
drone.
You don't see that one every day, Harrison. Officially taking the lead and detecting Rexon on 2 ground.
Oh my god, Benja. That was huge.
Twitch drone and just dies to Shaiko. Now G2 have the lead by 3 bodies.
I thought it was just funny. But it was
Guy got rage baited by a Twitch
G2
drone.
have a 3-man lead.
It could go. It could. They can make it a 4-2 if they win this.
Out of this one. Canadian out fragging him right now is not what you want to see. And in comes Alamo to deal with the IGL. Ambi last man standing.
Here we go, boys. Might be a series. They're turning up.
And finally, that team synergy coming alive for G2. So much emphasis on just hunting down the initial roam. Spoit had no
It's a
chance
NA
of
major,
getting
but
out of
NA
that
fans
position.
don't want to see
He was cut off
Shopify
from
win.
Al window, cut off all the way by Humidor and another player not too far behind, gathering information for G2 to shut him down. Rexon as well denied of a trade. That Twitch drone kind of baiting him, and Shaiko taking full advantage of it. You've got those 2 bodies to your favor. Rebellion now forced to go for some aggressive picks, and it doesn't net their way. They're, for the first time, well, I guess excluding round number 1, because they were in the lead 1-0. They're now back in the lead since round number 1 concluded, Harrison, and we're heading back down to double kitchen. So far, G2 have been incredibly solid on their roam clear. This has been the only site they've yet to win just yet, however, and it was against a very similar lineup to what the Rebellion are bringing now. There's no more Valkyrie. Instead, Ambi is on the Fenrir, maybe just adding extra stall potential to make sure that G2 can't just simply enter the map for free and try to work those coordinated entry picks that have netted them 2 rounds in a row on their attack.
Down bad here.
We talked about the fact that
Down bad
you
here
know, when Ambi's
tremendously.
dropping 21, Canadian does not need to get kills. You know who Rebellion do rely on to get kills?
Is
Spoit.
it Ambi? Is it Spoit?
Yeah, but I was also going to say Spoit. A combined 1 for 9 right now. Spoit coming into this game, the 2nd highest rated
Probably 'cause he
remaining
streamed last
player
night.
in the tournament, second, I believe, to NJR. We talked about his tweet, how he did not have a good kickoff. The opening event of the year was not kind to him, but so far in Salt Lake City, he has been a massive part of Shopify Rebellion's success, and they are going to need him if they want to succeed on map number 2 and take this before we go to Lair.
G2 now a different
Doki
lineup
on the
slightly as well.
Blackbeard, okay.
Blackbeard to help get early map control on the top floor, allowing for STOMPN to get those boogie drones on the ground, creating the vert pressure upstairs to try and signal a play.
Alright,
That's
they
where
gotta get
Clancy and
VIP
Gridlock
here.
Are going to come into play, creating space for their teammates in the bomb site to get that diffuser on the ground, cutting off crucial
Gotta
lines
clear
of
this.
sight. With there being no warden in play either, there isn't a lot to counter these Capitao smokes besides the Lamai magnets, maybe catching them and displacing them in this round, but 0 time wasted for G2 on this vert, noticing the lack of a roam similar to round number 3, and now Rebellion forced to readjust to avoid these angles above them.
About half the round remaining.
There's no way they drop
G2
hatch
making
here.
pretty good
There's
time.
no
Now they've got
way.
the vert done.
That'd be the craziest
Basically nobody
ballsy
from
play.
Shopify Rebellion inside the site itself. Everyone else just next to it, and there's the double swing from Clash. Ambi takes down Doki as the shock from the shield.
How do you let them go up the
breaks
stairs?
Black
You don't get a
Beard. Doki
trade.
maybe overextending a little bit. No help from his team will result in an opening kill for the defense. Canadian backing off towards garage, just waiting for this freezer.
Come on, somebody has to go to the garage. You get a free kill drop, Alamo. Go out the window.
Trying to push his way down white stairs and isolate Canadian, but now staring at the shield, daring this clash to peak. Ambi could come in to support. There's so many bodies trying to hunt down STOMPN. Canadian can't do it though. Alamo cleans him up with the
Oh my
asphyxiating
god.
bolt.
Once
And
more
now G2
VIP.
starting to cement
They
their
have
position.
control here.
Like through
Oh, he has no more nomads.
crouching in, gets in behind bunker. Here comes
Oh my god, you can't let him run through the door. Surf shit on him.
STOMPN now the last man standing in a
It's 3-3 half. 3-3 half.
Rexen
That's insane.
Surf once again put this team on their
That's insane. Where were these nomads? Where were these nomads that were used?
It was a mighty gamble to go for, but when rolling the dice, you know it's worse to just lose your life than have a plant go down in that position. The half is tied, and the coach is brought back out once again for comms.
The overtime again, like the overtime, they go for overtime. They were probably gonna run like kitchen again. Okay, so like I have two options for you: speed up, like you know, to play safe and white, like keep it on the clear, and like, the plants actually gonna work, but they actually also need, like open the hell angles, so like go down to the hell angles, okay? Or we just like do make it push with the monte, open the prep wall, and like
The
someone
clash
like
is gonna go there.
no, the clash is not gonna get there because we have like also the vert. If you do that, like you should play
3-3 half. Pretty good.
and like the
So,
other one, like play the vert with expansion. Okay,
it's
so, like,
better
the vert,
statistically,
the
the current split of being 4-2, but
and then like we have the monte push kitchen because they have better bombs, like just like they are my there. Okay, so like they don't have traps, they have nothing. And like for the defense, remember what I spoke about, okay? Like if the filter is not working, like let's run like 5 traps on them, like let's close the other windows, like try put space in the game, like not let it play fast on us, okay?
Okay.
What do you wanna do first?
Brain tap? I mean, it's only 3 times already. I think it's
So-
on the
That
brain
guy,
tap is
but
fine.
like the hall was clear, just like a Goyo for him to pop. For mining, they again bunkered top, they reinforced off the back wall, they played a mute there. Thorn was playing Skylight, so beware. Doki is always going to be starting like Skylight or Shaiko area. Pulse was in Train and Dining. Cade is also playing in that area. Mozzie's red. Shaiko loves to play like the Mozzie red. If we're looking for white gaps, I want you to be careful because Alamo and I think Pulse could be a third ban if you want to go for that too.
Seth, I want to do, instead of the Azami, I want to do Soulless. Because that was banned in that match, and I'm pretty sure they spam run it. And
Okay,
I think
that's fine.
what
That's
I
fine,
think
Troy.
that's what's his name does instead. I
Okay,
think that's what Shaiko does.
That's fine. Okay, so again, if we're looking for those white gaps, I just want you to be careful because Alamo likes to sit and like Dining and basically pulse down onto white and like the hall there. So just be aware of that. For mining, again, Benja just likes to again place under with C4, and again they're gonna play under Skylight, Shaiko. Like it's very default setups. We just make sure we're prepared for react.
G2, Ramalho warning his players about the shield play from Shopify Rebellion, trying to hammer the point home that they need to be holding vert. They need to play traps. Again, with how fast Shopify Rebellion like to be, if G2 force them through a maze of utility, it will be sure to slow them down. On the other side, Shopify Rebellion banning out the Soulless. We heard Canadian say that instead of the Azami, he wanted to take her out instead because G2 do run this operator a lot. They even contemplated banning the Pulse too. And are we going to see 2 more information bans? Not really. I mean, Monty kind of. Cade, no more utility, so that's going to be Shopify Rebellion, just making those breaches a little bit easier. But so far, especially in that first half, there was
that one got sold.
tons of information getting banned, right? No Solus, no Pulse, Deimos, Snake, Valkyrie. Here on the other side, both teams are going to have a little bit more info available to them.
Again, good on Rebellion for tying up the half as they go towards the attacking side now. G2, of course, emphasizing different information operators with there being a Soulless ban. Instead, Alamo is now on the Pulse, which the Rebellion did warn their teammates about during the halftime phase. We've got some other traps emphasized. Doki is on the Thorn, Shaiko with Legion, and Rebellion as well, not having to worry about that Cade on the board as well is going to make hard breach significantly easier, much faster for them to open up these power angles. And if a mirror is on the board, you typically see the Cade in synergy with her to have those mirror windows alive for a lot longer. Now that is an issue as well. But the shields, something that G2 were prepared for with this composition, will now be in play as Canadian on the repick.
They finally banned
goes for
Snake.
his coveted Blackbeard.
Deimos is not
Again,
picked,
there's
which
that
is
shield
interesting.
play that Ramalho was talking about. Blackbeard, of course, we did see in the previous round, instantaneously punished by the Clash. Now, G2 aren't bringing her, but again, they've got the traps. They've got Legion
Pulse
and
is available.
Thorn, who are sure to
You got to
be
know where he's playing.
Thorn in the side of Canadian.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right. I hate you. G2 also have the Pulse. Alamau, instead of Solus, will be continuously scanning on this heartbeat sensor to make sure he knows exactly where Shopify Rebellion are coming from. He's also got 2 C4s available to him, one in his pocket, one in Benjamasters. And you can see Shopify Rebellion obviously want to clear the top floor. They've got the Blackbeard and the Lion for the clear. Spoit to shut down those staircases once they have control, and then we'll see Ambi do away with the ceiling above the bomb site.
Everyone's rocking Glacier in here. What the hell is this?
Razor Bloom dodge there from Canadian. Some extra utility now off the board as he works his
And he's
way
rushing in. He's going in.
Avoiding this pulse from Piano is the best outcome to keep this shield alive as a Lion scan will now go off, allowing more map control to be established here for the Rebellion, but this gives a lot of time for G2 to also adjust and figure out how much emphasis is going
They just gave up top control? Yeah, it looks like it.
As the roam falls off, that can now allow for the boogie drones to come in here from Ambi.
We'll likely see that soon as, again, the staircases now being locked down by Spoit.
Wow, STOMPN, that was...
From STOMPN there, but he does not net a kill. Train Hatch now falling is going to expose Alamau a little bit more, but you can see that, at least for now, no one's playing directly.
Yeah, he's going to drop Train, I feel like.
Easy victim for a C4.
He's going to drop.
Still droning right now. Alamau still on the cardiac sensor, trying to see if he's going to stay there. Oh, I forgot that's a hard floor. That's on me. I didn't realize he was on that side of the wall. So no.
Alma's got a C4 prep, maybe? Made some vert there with the shotgun, expecting someone to go through that.
Legion, you're...
50 seconds left to go, and Rebellion now
talking shit.
rotating outside.
He's going to window, Shaiko. Oh my god. How is this guy alive? How is this guy alive? This man's just running. He's just showering everything right now.
35 seconds left, though, in G2.
35 seconds, nobody dead.
This is going to be a difficult execute for Shopify Rebellion.
Okay, trade. Oh my god, Benjamaster finally showing up.
A man advantage now for G2. Alamau also in kitchen playing for the C4. A 1-for-1 trade goes out. Rexon evading.
Oh, he threw it too early.
It's just him and Ambi against 3. Spotting the Legion.
Shaiko's down.
10 seconds left.
2v2, no C4. Oh, this is GG's for the round.
And he's not playing for the vert. He's going to try and retake up White. Ambi covering Rexon as the plant goes down. And now both attackers can start to fall back, but they'll play the aggressive position, just holding this cross here. Pistol in hand, not good for Alamau.
You threw it. You threw it. You had it.
Rebellion take the lead.
Reading them like a book, Harrison. The halftime call from the coach, expecting the pulse. Rebellion were prepared for it. They dodged the nitro cell. That was the win condition left for G2 at that disadvantage. They readjust the plant position. They force the pulse to come back upstairs, and they're waiting with a man advantage. Great cutoff by Pillar as well by Ambi to at least get that advantage initially and secure a very straightforward plan.
This is
for
looking
as well,
bleak.
the initial clear upstairs went by so seamlessly. It felt like G2 were terrified of trying to clear out against Canadian on the Blackbeard, despite there being no one directly behind him to play for his contact. Instead, Rebellion were waiting outside. They didn't want to lose any initial picks. They wanted to keep the gridlock and ram intact for the vert and flank denial, which worked like a charm. They had plenty of time to set up for vert pressure, which netted them a lot of success in the mid-round. And site control, forcing back G2 to go for the win con of Alamau on the pulse, which again, they were expecting, they were ready for it, and they denied it.
But then Rexon and Ambi coming in. There's the kill from Rexon, and then Ambi with the perfect coverage, stopping STOMPN from walking up red, and Alamau obviously unable to deny from below because Rexon
He threw his
moved
C4
on
too
the
early.
For the first time since round 3.
He threw
Shopify
too early.
Rebellion
He blew it too
hold the
early.
lead, despite Spoit being 0-6 right now, and you have to imagine he has been so consistently dominant throughout this entire tournament so far. It's only a matter of time before he wakes up. And if Shopify Rebellion are doing this with him basically having no contribution on the scoreboard, how good are they going to look when Spoit gets activated?
Only time will tell. The ROU to try and keep these Selmas intact will still be destroyed as you can shoot through them. Alamau.
Void's still non-existent in this matchup.
But at least those Selmas got deployed to open up the prep wall, to open up the single wall from Smallbake, looking into.
All right, come on, guys, you gotta even this.
Still angles for trades, and that's what Rebellion finds. Ambi on the flirt from Garage shuts down Benja.
They're just over peeking. They're over peeking. This guy's outside.
Provide value in that final minute marker as the Rebellion, based off their lineups, they really want to emphasize.
Hey, Shaiko, good shit.
G2 are doing such a great job at denying them.
Shaiko and Doki both holding onto this position, denying the Rebellion any control here in Bakery as Shaiko repositions in carpet.
That's a crazy long angle.
Maybe now looking for a different angle, seeing that they can't really get themselves in. You see Ambi outside reception.
Hey, you guys know that they're rotating.
Over towards
Oh my god.
Each player from the attack currently split off.
You randomly shoot through that, you get a fucking kill.
Over towards Smallbake, Rexon joining Canadian back.
He's shooting at his teammate. Oh my god!
Perfect from Doki. Ambi with a quick trade, but still a one-man advantage for G2.
Come on, Shaiko. I know you're gonna peek this.
Disadvantage just last round. Can they do it again as Ambi is forced to take out this Gumai, but he faces Shaiko perfectly. And Ambi's good for 3 kills. He and Rexon have been so damn good.
Oh my god.
Sweating a little bit.
2 versus 2 against the biggest fraggers of the Rebellion right now. And 50 seconds left for intel. And look at the utility left.
50 seconds, a lot of time.
2 smoke bolts and pocket EMPs to deny some of that utility.
Alma, that was huge. Don't die here.
Time swing gets rid of Ambi, and now it's just Rexon in a 1 versus 1.
But he takes down STOMPN. Does he have any information on the Aruni's position? She has since worked her way up towards Smallbake. Rexon may be aware of this. He's peeking the right angle, rotates his way into sight. Lit up to 1 HP.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The IGL ties the game for G2.
Eclipse, clip that.
By the skin of their teeth, G2 tie us once again. Off an incredible entry department and keeping Bakery control for over a minute and a half. Killing Spoit early, keeping him unactivated for the Rebellion, forcing the trade from Ambi across the map. It was a good lurk, but the adjustment had to be made as they're still contesting for Bakery. Keeping someone directly in that position against the single wall, and that's another kill for G2 and a Nitro Cell. Getting rid of the ROU projectors, which would have been so helpful at denying those long-range lines of sight that G2 had, at slowing down and denying this push from Bakery. Wow, yeah, that was a nasty shot there from Shaiko. Although Rebellion had a good job of baiting out the Legion here with Ambi attempting to pull out that Gumine and just going back to being gun up, it wasn't enough as G2 just kept upping the ante for those picks. We now see Reading Room in play for the 9th defense of Cafe with a potential favorite from them. We've got Oryx back in play, which I can't remember the last time I've seen him on Cafe specifically. This is a very interesting op, maybe used to counter the shields, but there are none in this composition picked by Shopify.
Yeah, I think it's a similar situation to Bank. While Cafe is not quite as large as Bank is, it can be just as, if not more, vertical, which, like you mentioned, the Oryx can jump up those hatches for really fast rotations. It also allows him to completely circumnavigate the gridlock that Spoit is playing, because those are going to be placed on those staircases. You don't need stairs if you're Oryx, and I think it's just he has the added benefit of being able to counter the shield that Shopify Rebellion do like to bring. It's just this round, just like on Bank actually, they don't have that, so we won't see that interaction from the Oryx. Surf on the IQ because they saw the Mozzie and the Pulse being played, so he'll be able to keep almost constant track of Alamau's position, who's currently playing underneath.
Stomping on the Oryx. This is very interesting. No shields.
Shotgun to set up Vert for a
Guess you can jump hatches, but that's all he brings. That's all he brings. Rotates. No, not really. He has still full health.
Taking their time, a slower approach this round, going from top to bottom on the map. Spoit creating Vert and some pressure.
C4 in hand.
Looking into Piano, and there's still Nitro Cells at the ready for G2 once they have the initial information off this cardiac sensor, but they don't know about Spoit.
Oh, he tried to go for a fucking drone.
The opportunity for the kill, keeping us tied at a 5 versus 5 as he pushes deeper in the building.
No harm, no foul.
There's a lot of crossfire right now on Alamo. Shaiko's dead. Okay, trade. We got a trade here. Not really the same.
Very quickly traded back by Doki, the player who I just called out was retaking into Piano, so maybe Spoit missing out on that frag. Came back to punish Shopify Rebellion. Doki has since fallen back, though, down to bottom white. Everyone off the top floor for G2, and now there's a minute for Shopify.
He's above the hatch. He's above the hatch.
Down from Ambi and try to set up for this execute.
They know about the position from Piano. Maybe expecting this hatch to be opened up could be a great bait to set up Benja with a Nitro Cell now, as you hear that Shorty in the background working more angles. The Boogie Drone deployed as well, opening up reading room.
A lot of angles being open up here.
For the Rebellion, as they now have the
I just feel like Amal's gonna get... Damn, Canadians going huge.
This could be a seamless attack from Rebellion, so long as they keep that main advantage. The trade by Spoit finally entering the lobby. This map,
dude, this is insane. They're gonna go 5-4. They're going up 5-4.
And Spoit waking up. Good for yet another kill. 3 kills for Spoit. We talked about it just the round prior. We know how good he is. It was only a matter of time. And how good are the Rebellion going to be in the remainder of this map if Spoit can keep it up?
The one round where it mattered most, although Spoit lost the entry initially, missing an opportunity from Piano. He works 3 different picks.
I can't believe G2 actually might not even win a single map. This is insane.
Tracks providing so much info throughout the round and closing it as
This is insane.
attempts to rush in with the pistol. It isn't enough. As Spoit still holds white stairs, we go to bar and cocktail potentially.
I just like
G2. An interesting pick, perhaps.
I think you just don't play the pulse. It hasn't provided you with any kills. Yeah, you have intel of where they are, but it's not doing anything.
Positions held by most attacking teams when dealing with bar and cocktail. It'll be a really tough spot to get themselves out of. Maybe instead emphasizing on playing off the bomb site. They still have a big roam presence with that Thorn shotgun. They've got Shaiko on the Mozzie once again. Do we see a route this round, perhaps? Maybe, but instead it could just be... It might just be a rotation over towards Humidor, working off the back of these castle barricades too, to deny a lot of those longer lines of sight.
It'll be interesting to see how G2 hold on to Cigar. They've got the Aruni Gate on the castle, on the double door. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've seen an actor like a proper Cigar hold with the castle and everything. Strangely enough, they don't have the mute.
It's now Alamau shotgun instead with the Razor Blooms for shields.
Yeah, I feel like the mute is such a mainstay of this, setting up the jammers inside Cigar Shop, making sure that they can't easily.
Dude, yep, this is it. Numbers advantage. They're gonna go to match point.
Be activated. Shaiko goes down first, and G2 lose one of their 2 top fraggers.
That early drone info allows for the Lion Scan to go off and stopping Shaiko dead in his tracks, giving Ambi the entry. A great call made early from the Rebellion to start this round on the right foot. Ambi getting a potential cutoff for the late round as well, destroying a castle barricade and another with his second frag grenade, now readjusting. Great value gathered early on for the Rebellion as they begin to look towards this double wall. Again, there being no mute jammer, there's nothing to deny this main breach leading into Ticket to be opened up. They could try to avoid.
Does he have Cigar hatch open?
Thorn shotgun, maybe having Canadian throw this frag grenade to push him out, but
dude, what are you doing?
Commit and try to look for a kill under the hatch.
It's a gamble. If he succeeds, we'll be calling him a genius. If he fails, we'll be calling him a moron. It's one of these 50-50 plays. No one from the Rebellion peeking it just yet, though, and of course Alamau with no C4 can't just lob one onto the roof to get a cheeky kill. Canadian and Spoit so tantalizingly close to this. Now the Dokkaebi call is going out. They have to know the nade forces him back. There's no peek, and Alamau gets
wow, how he gets out of this is insane.
Passive there from the Rebellion, but regardless, still a man up, not dying to Alamau under the red hatch, and Surf on a gap hit, maybe walking down.
Okay.
Try to trade STOMPN here as he's now.
That's huge. The shield is gone. The shield is gone. Oh my god!
But Surf misses his opportunity.
Oh no! It's the bag.
Kills away from being on match point, hacking the cams, giving his team even more
Man.
information. Should there be defaults up? Should there be BPs? Rebellion will have it all as Spoit gets yet another kill. Dokkaebi feeling the pressure up white, shotguns down the Dokkaebi. Now only a one-man lead for the Rebellion. With 45 seconds left, though, they have plenty of time to play with.
And now Alamau looking to assist his teammate of Doki. Looks for the fight and wins it. Are you kidding me? The shot of a lifetime to keep G2's hopes on capturing
Eclipse, clip that.
Tying us 2 versus 2, but it's Spoit and
He has a
Rexon.
shotgun battle, Oh my god! Dude, no way! Oh shit!
Same fate from Alamau. 5-5 as G2 denies
Oh
series
my
points
god!
to Rebellion.
Oh my
And then
god!
you look at G2 playing Alamau so aggressively under that hatch. The Rebellion send in the nade. They send in the Dokkaebi call, but they let him get away, and it comes back to bite them.
Alamau just went nuclear, dude.
Perfectly. Hitting like a life shot with the bricks on the CC.
Yo, coach is in going through it right now.
And then from there,
Scooby!
70. Surf maybe, I hope he didn't just Levron affect his team.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go, Alamau.
Shout out Levron.
Let's
wherever he
go. You watching? Look, you're right there. Want the butt scratches?
Double kitchen we go to now for
Butt
G2.
scratches
They
mid-rounds?
looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Defending this bomb site, Harrison, they immediately figured out that the Rebellion's goal was to try to push into Bakery, get that single wall opened up, clear out the extension, and push through prep to secure a plant with the help of the ROU projectors. And once again, they'll be extending over by the Bakery side of the map just to initially deny that if things come down to the opportunity of it. Rebellion not opting in for a sense this time. Instead, Rexon's on the Capitao. Canadian with Blitz and a Glass in play for the first time of this series, I believe. Maybe just trying to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at this Warden. But again, Dokkaebi is on the perfect operator to stop these smokes from being a threat while dealing against Glaz's thermal optic.
When it comes to a smoke battle, though, Glaz does tend to be a little bit stronger than Warden. Doki has to stand almost perfectly still to get complete use out of those glasses. The C4 that went through Bakery door that killed Canadian last time does not land. Now they're 1 down. They've still got 2 from STOMPN and
Okay.
Here comes the smoke play, and Surf is good for the opening pick. And down goes that pesky Bakery player that gave Shopify Rebellion so much trouble last time.
A much better start here now for Shopify Rebellion as they smoke
peek
off
him,
a small head double.
please.
Surf will be armed with holding this position for a long period of time.
Isn't that one usually
Get
reinforced?
into Bakery. Canadian will lead this charge on Blitz. Some damage dealt
Laying
from the
down
rotate,
now.
but now they've got control of it.
Oh, they're
G2
pushing in.
Can G2 slow down this attack?
Canadian is pushed deep in prep, and it's another
Dump it. Okay, it's 3v3.
jump through the window. Alamau cuts him
Holy
down.
shit, so much shit is happening right now.
G2 even the odds against the Rebellion. Now 3-on-3.
You going?
More smokes come out. Surf gets
Oh! Alamau's turning up now.
the IGL on G2 is trying desperately to keep his team in this game and not
You got numbers advantage here. Oh, that whole wall is soft.
yet. Spoit and Rexon both stuck inside Bakery.
It's a DMR battle right now.
To try and help his team on the site. Spoit.
Where'd he throw that?
Alamau's wall will force the Aruni back towards Whiskey Double.
Oh, the bomb. Oh, he got it. He got it.
Dropped by Canadian and Split. He's got to worry about the player in coat check, though. There's so many angles. He lights up Shaiko a little bit, but takes back a lot of.
I love Psycho, but he's over challenging these guys. Nobody's pushing you. Nobody's pushing.
Flashbang will force the Azami away towards reception, but still, Alamau is jiggling this angle, daring Rexon to push his way in. Oh, he's so close. Alamau gathering information. He spots Rexon for a moment, calls it to
They're
his Azami.
2 in
More
sight.
kills
2 in
from
sight.
both sides. So much wasted time from Shopify Rebellion. 30 seconds left. They try to get a
Oh,
Spoit
Spoit.
works the pick
He's on the
over
bomb.
the head holes.
They're
Now
both lit.
Rexon
They're both
pushes
1 shot from a DMR. This is insane here.
yet he's so worried about
They
the
can't
head
plant.
holes. Spoit forced to
There's
board
20
back out
seconds.
of the bomb site. Rexon pushing deep.
They're planting.
Behind the bomb chassis. Halfway through. Alamau worried about the
He's
players.
getting the bomb.
Is there
Oh!
any chance for them to deny? No. Spoit takes off the head of Benjamaster. And now Alamau's left with it all to do. Lit up to 1 HP.
That's match point.
Rebellion, they can almost taste it. 1 bullet will put Alamau in the grave, and the Saruni sooner or later will be forced to push into the waiting arms of the attack. 20 seconds remaining to get both these kills and hop on the case. Rexon sitting so passive in prep. Spoit just waiting to play off his teammates' contact. They are playing this with 0 mistakes. Even Rexon able to get out of the bomb site. They're There is no chance for Alamau. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds left. He's forced on the stick, and the Rebellion are one away.
Wow.
from 4.
Dude, no way. USA.
The back-to-back clutch unsuccessful for Alamau. Rebellion taking back this lead.
Canadian making me eat my words today, guys. He is making me eat my words.
To take this series to layer or one round for the Rebellion for the first time in years, getting past the barrier of top 8 at any international event that we've seen them perform in for the past several years.
I was about to look something up. I got a text. My girlfriend told her Scooby went upstairs.
Make enough space off of Spoit to get Rexen on that diffuse. You mentioned it, Harrison.
That large coffee's going through me. I gotta pee so bad.
How well can G2 recover? And it hasn't seemed to be working out for them.
Doesn't help, but I pretty much drank a half gallon of water.
Off the back of Spoit, securing a triple kill and getting those trades. And it's a reattempt of Double Kitchen. I can't really blame them, Harrison. This has been one of the best looking sites that G2 have gone for Cafe and the Rebellion.
Do we see OT, guys, or is this over?
This site has been picked. The question will be,
This is insane.
try to triple down and go through Bakery or go for
I don't know any team or any person, content creator that has picked Shopify. Unless you're a Spoit fan. Only person I know picking it is Spoit fans.
Since Copenhagen. Wow. When they were the Sonics, which is really not even the same team. The only player still there is Rexen. And I guess Super as the coach counts too. So for this core,
Rexen's
it would be a
huge this game.
new experience to make it into the semifinals. And all they have to do is repeat the success we just saw on Double Kitchen.
The Yang interesting band. They haven't brought it.
Once again, early in
I could see them bringing it, you know.
Shopify, and it seems like they'll try to pressure out Bakery yet again, but this
Nobody's holding any top control here.
Towards the reception side of the map. I like this adjustment here from Shopify Rebellion because one of the
They're just all doing a straight push, no vertical play. Oh, he's... Come on, Doke. You can't die. You died here last time. You can't die here.
That they now want to deal with this spot early to not have the plant be as unsuccessful.
Canadian getting his way into Kochek, pressuring this Azami. Shaiko looking to take the fight.
Shaiko, what are you doing?
Canadian puts his team on top.
A second entry now for Canadian in this series and a massive one to find. Losing Kochek control makes this site so challenging. That's why Alana wants to recontest. But there's now backup. He punches Canadian in the rear.
That's a DMR down. That's GG's, guys. I'm pretty sure that's it. There's no way they win this. No way.
They notice a majority of that brown position has been fallen back of by G2. Maybe they could go for Freezer instead for an execute.
I honestly think you make the rotate and you take Freezer here. You take Freezer, this is a win. Because there's nowhere for them to sit.
There's the push up from the shotgun though from STOMPN. He misses the shot!
Dude, he missed. Yeah, it's over. That's it. That's it. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. You tell me STOMPN misses a shotgun shot? Oh my god.